There is always more than one way to do something, and that applies to your higher education. Welcome, colleagues. George Sloan from Myford University. Going to talk real quick about other ways and other approaches. Now, you can, on its fundamental level, you can break it down like this. There's the hard way of doing things. This is where you become battle hardened. They sometimes call it the college of hard knocks. You go out into the world and you blaze a trail and you take a few beatings and you give a few beatings. But the bottom line is you learn and then you succeed if you can stick with it. The other approach is the easy way. Now, the easy way is wonderful, but there is one little problem with the easy way. It's a not battle hardened, but it is a very soft foundation. A foundation that, could crack or sink or whatever. It's not necessarily the ideal way. What I believe to be the ideal way is the third alternative. Your way. Your way. What works for you? How do you learn? How do you improve? How do you get better? And I advocate that you self-curate. Self-curate your education. You should constantly be learning and growing so that you can adapt and modify and grow in the marketplace. You can grow personally, you can grow professionally. And as you grow, you become more valuable and people will pay you more. So what are some of those ways? I'll give them to you real quick. We've talked about them many times before. I would get into the habit of reading a book on a regular basis. A lot of people don't read books. In fact, I'm seeing reports college students, including high Ivy League institutions, they can't even read a book. I would start watching videos. I would start experimenting, doing some trial and error. I would think about starting a small side hustle business. One of the best MBA programs there is to go and actually deal with the public, try to put out a product or service, and deliver that product and service and find out what the issues are. That's a learning program. Some people, they're just buying a ready-made business. Some people, they're going into the trades. There's different approaches. Depends on what works for you. You can be self-taught. You can be self-curated. When you realize that you come across a problem that you're not properly prepared for, if you're a self-curated education person, you can come up with a solution. Again, videos, podcasts, courses, mini courses, micro certifications, regular certifications. There's so many different approaches that you can take. In fact, I believe in a blended approach. I'm a very big book reader. I'm a very big consumer of podcasts and videos, and I'm constantly getting mini courses done and certifications done because I want to sharpen my tool set, and then I apply it as quickly as I can. And the funny thing that I do is I blend a lot of them together, and that's the thing you can do. Once you learn, you can kind of interlock and put the things together, and things cross over. So if you're a person of this approach and you want to deal and meet other people that are like-minded, visit myforduniversity.com where you learn it fast and apply it faster. We'll see you there. Thank you.